What up, what up?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Is
this the Klizz and Coolhand show?
This is the Klizz and Coolhand
Oh,
show.
we got the right number.
Holla.
What's up, guys?
Not much. I appreciate you guys coming on.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So, first off, how did you guys end up coming together? Tell everybody where you're from and stuff.
Hailing from San Diego, California, not too far south from you guys.
Yep.
And we've been doing it for the last 4 years or so. And Gabe and I met via our mutual love of good music. He actually hit me up to lay down some scratches on one of his albums. And kind of rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Fill in the details there if you want.
Yeah, I was looking for someone to do scratching on a past project and got Eric's number tracked down through someone I barely even knew. And I called Eric out of the blue, not even knowing who he was. And actually, paid him to do that. But that job led to us, we hung out and realized we had so much in common musically, and our personalities really vibe well. So it just turned into a collaboration that turned into Inspired Flight.
Cool. So it was a twist of fate, actually.
Yeah, sounds good.
For sure.
This whole album, I love the texture of it. Did you guys come together and have a vision of this album first, or was it just like you said, you guys just fed off each other well, and this is what became the We All Want to Fly album?
Yeah, I think the way we work is we don't really try to do anything with a goal set out beforehand. We hang out and just mess around on our computers and with instruments and records, and music just happens. And that's why if you listen to the album, every song's kind of its own different vibe.
Yeah.
And we weren't even trying to make an album. We just had all these songs, and we kept making more, and it came to the point where Inspired Flight was becoming a serious project, and it's like, hey, we need to put an album out. Let's narrow it down now and choose what it'll be, and it just happened that way instead of having
How did you get all the great MCs? I mean, did you know you wanted to have a bunch of tight MCs on this album?
Well, every MC was kind of a different story. It started with Eligh, actually, and I've been a huge fan of his since probably 98 when I was in middle school. First heard him, it was probably a Story of Two Worlds back in 7th grade. And ever since, I've just been a huge fan of his music, both his production and his lyricism. And I knew that I always wanted to work with him. I had opened up for Living Legends a few times, DJing throughout the years, and got to talking with him a little bit. But I just hit him up through MySpace, and to our surprise, he actually hit us back and said he was stoked on our music. And the collaboration didn't happen right away. We kind of sat on it for a little bit, but we had the backbone for what Pull, Push, Let Go is right now, and sent it to him, and it kind of all happened from there.
I mean, he really blends so well with that track. Before we move on to everything else.
Yeah, you know what? I think you guys hit it on the head. Each song has its unique sound, but I think just the way you guys work together, it does sound complete and intended and purposeful. And I think that's what makes that album so solid. When you listen to that album, no matter which track you're listening to, it does have a certain overall vibe. However, the uniqueness of each track should be recognized.
For sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's cool because what Eric and I each bring, each song might be different, but it's still the collaboration that the two of us do, so that's always consistent throughout, and we kind of have our own sound that you can hear it on the album, and even more so it's evolving for what we'll put out in the future. It's definitely our sound is gelling.
Yeah, I can't wait for the future. So,
me too.
Is there anything else you want to say about the first two tracks? You want to let the listeners know about the first two tracks, which is Push, Pull, Let Go, and We All Want to Fly?
Pull, Push.
Pull, Push, Let Go, and We All Want to Fly.
Pull, Push, Let Go is the one that, we got Eligh on first, and because he's on two songs on our album, he's also on An Ocean of Great Whites. But getting him on Pull Push Let Go was such a huge deal for us and for the album because it gave us the confidence and the idea to make all 5 songs that needed rap on our album to go for bigger names, more high-profile people. He kicked that off, and then, you know, the rest we actually made it happen. And We All Want to Fly is probably the pinnacle of that. Getting Inspectah Deck is a huge honor and a dream come true.
How did you get? Is there a story behind how you got Inspectah Deck?
There is a story, and it's kind of long, but I'll give you the quick version. Is that we met Rugged Monk of Black Knights, and they're a Wu-Tang West Coast affiliate.
I've been a fan for a while. Right. I've been a fan for a while. Yeah. Yeah,
Black Knights are cool, and Rugged Monk is so cool, and Crisis is also such a cool dude. And we met them at an after party in L.A. that we were playing at because my friend threw the party. And stayed in touch with him, and then ultimately he was able to make the, you know, connect the dots to Inspectah Deck.
After months and months of persistence and hard work, it somehow all came together.
Yeah, we're stoked.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I'm glad it did. You want to get into this next song right here? This is going to be It's the Chemicals featuring Scarub.
Yeah, first song on We All Want to Fly on the album. Kind of the intro build all to the album, kind of good build up, and then Scarub just slays it. It was amazing to hook up with him too, because I've been a huge fan of his. Obviously, legends connect, but I couldn't have thought of anybody else that nailed it as hard as he could have done it. And it's amazing to every time I hear it.
More. So we're about to let the listeners hear the song.